Do I don't need the headphones, do I? No? Do you want headphones? It's kind of up to you.
No,
the sort of headphones thing is very like, I feel it I say this wearing headphones. I keep putting on more and more headphones during the podcast. The headphones, it makes it very impersonal, doesn't it? It kind of really, it really changes this. Now we're just two guys on a couch facing one direction.
Yeah, but no, I need to have the headphones on so I remind myself this is a professional obligation and not a friendly encounter.
Right, we're exactly. if the sort of sitting like this on the couch,
looking past the camera.
If that didn't do it for you, put on the headphones and because here's what you never see. You see a podcast. Now we're really getting into it.
Oh,
welcome.
please.
We're jumping right into it.
There's
no intro at all. No, don't be an intro. But
the bottom, it's bottomed out on the market. Yeah, the podcast, it's oversaturated. Yeah, Spotify ruined it. Well, let's talk about the boom and bust of the podcast industry. Yeah,
things are has the bubble burst?
Yeah, exactly.
Kyle Gordon is here to discuss. Kyle Gordon is in from New York. We have the New York skyline behind you. I'm gonna
Luke, thanks so much for having me. Really privileged to be here. Thanks.
Have you ever been? First of all, this is Luke Mones Explained. My guest, the hilarious Kyle Gordon. Everybody. There's no audience. There's just Cole's in the booth, and I'm sure he's applauding. I have no idea, but he's giving the thumbs up, so he approves. What if he gave a thumbs down? Okay,
he's like, not off to a great start, guys. Let's bring it back. Yeah, okay, yeah. He's doing the Joaquin Phoenix. Like, what does he think? What does Cole think?
Gladiator 2 coming out. What do you think about that?
Rooting for them all. Yeah. Wait, is Gladiator 2 really coming out?
I swear, yeah.
Really?
I actually think it might be in production right now.
Oh my god.
And this is Welcome to LA. I say things like production.
Did you just blow your NDA? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm in the movie.
Yeah, you're doing punch-ups on Gladiator 2. They're like, it needs to be a little sillier.
Yeah, I was thinking when you get eaten by that lion, you could be like, oh, gadzooks. They're like, we're not doing that. Really, Scott's like, how did this man get on the set?
Get on this Zoom. Yeah. Hey, Luke here. Just wanted to.
Oh man. So are you in these showbiz Zooms and conference calls where they're going, "Hey Kyle, Luke here. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Kyle." And then we have Brenda here. Hi Kyle. Yeah, are you doing a lot of those?
Of course. And then there's like, yeah, I've been on a few now where it's like there's like 15 people.
Yes.
And then it's the classic thing of like I talk to maybe 2 people. Like, yeah, I feel like that's really more of that's more of a Carol thing. Carol, I'm going to kick it over to you. So, hey, Kyle, yeah, I'm going to send you over the creative. We're really excited about this project, and I think you're a great fit for it. And then so it's just back and forth between Carol and Mike, and then of course the Zoom ends and everyone goes, "Thank you so much." Thank you. So they get their like 1 second of like, I've actually earned my paycheck.
Yeah, the guy who hasn't said anything, it goes, "Yeah, pretty good on our end."
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
No, it's good on our end, guys. And then this is how I haven't been on one of those Zooms in a while, but I feel like this is a very COVID-y thing, but the kind of the wave to end the Zoom.
The wave emoji?
Oh no, the wave, like put your hand up. Oh, thanks.
Hey.
And then the immediate face drop.
Yeah.
All the life has left your eyes immediately after the Zoom, after you press end.
Yeah. Have you been on a Zoom when it's like actually like people are actually having a discussion and then people will put their hand up emoji?
No,
it's like,
but
it's like, so I see Jordan's had his hand up for a while. Jordan, but it's just the hand up emoji. Hey guys, thanks. Yeah, I want to circle back to when Kyle said the fucking dumbest, worst idea I've ever heard in my life. I don't think that's gonna fly.
Yeah. Oh my god.
With the client. Yeah.
Thank God we weren't in college when the sort of Zoom thing took over. I guess the pandemic.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so ADD. Like, I'll just say, I've never listened to one thing anyone else is saying to me when I'm on the Zoom. None of it is digested.
Of course.
It's like, I can't. And also, like, I'm also on my device where I watch television and porn, and like it's
sometimes both at the same
time.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't tempt me. But
sometimes it's a Simpsons porn and everything's combined.
Yeah, exactly. That truly, is the complete culmination of my taste.
Totally. If only I could zoom in to. Oh, so you were on The Simpsons.
Sunday, I'm going to be on I don't know when this comes out, but
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned Simpsons.
No. It's Is this gonna come out in 45 minutes? Yeah. Then maybe we're not in the clear.
Yeah, of course. The first time, or maybe not the first time, but one of the first times I mentioned Simpsons porn on the podcast, the only guy I've ever known who's on The Simpsons.
Dude, Homer's my friend. Okay. Dude, relax. Homer's my fucking friend, dude.
Yeah, Moses Lex, my boy.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you playing DJ CrazyTimes on The Simpsons?
Yeah, and I've actually I could show it to you. They just sent me the like clip, because I recorded it like 6 months ago, the actual voiceover, and then I just saw the clip today, and so it's gonna be out on Sunday. And so they essentially, when is actually gonna come out?
This is gonna come out Thursday, whatever next. So a week from today.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah. So
I can push it a year if you want.
yeah, exactly.
You're like vault this.
When it's in syndication. Yeah, exactly. As if that's like that'll be once it's like on cable at 2:00 in the afternoon on Comedy Central or whatever.
I can talk about it when it's on TBS.
Yeah, exactly.
So they sent you a clip of it?
Yeah, and I saw, and they essentially just recreated the music video, but Homer's in it. And so, they like Weird Al'd my song, and so it's like Planted the Bass, the song, but like they changed the lyrics to be about European tipping culture.
Because that's what the episode is about?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
What does that feel like? I'm sure you've been asked this a million times this week, but like, what does that feel like? Because it feels like you said, convergence of your worlds, porn, and The Simpsons. But no, more so like, I'm sure it sounds like me. It's the show you grew up on. It formed, for our generation of comedians, I feel like it really formed our taste in a lot of ways.
100%. Yeah.
So, what does it feel like? Not just to be on it, because if you were like writing on it, or if you like did a voice on it, that would be one thing. But your creation, your character is now in the Simpsons universe. You live in the same universe as Kent Brockman.
Yeah. We're both equally as canonical.
That's
true. Yeah. And
that's so funny.
Yeah, it's fucking
is it weird?
Yeah, but I mean, it hasn't quite sunk in. Also, because of I've seen the clip now, and also I've been running around today, so I haven't like had a chance to digest it.
Totally.
And also, it's this weird thing of like, I guess with any like entertainment project,
right?
That's like, I recorded it so long ago.
Sure.
Different things have happened, so it's like I don't know if I fully, but like by far of all the things I've ever done, this is like the most insane, cool. Like, I mean, like 8-year-old Kyle is like,
it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
It's one of those things. I know it's the simulation metaphor is kind of overused at this point, but it is one of those things where you're like, I mean, obviously it's like a hilarious video and a hilarious character that totally broke through in the public consciousness. Mm-hmm. Nevertheless, it must feel like there's like a glitch in your
Yes, it's just like I can't.
I mean,
how did that enter? It just
You already kind of experienced this. I feel like you must have already kind of crested with that feeling of like the DJ CrazyTimes kind of like becoming like a I don't know, a meme,
a public product.
Yeah. You belong to the people now.
Yeah, and it's like, well, that's like Jack White talking about Seven Nation Army. It's like, it's really not mine anymore. It's not really mine. Yeah, it belongs. DJ CrazyTimes belongs to the world.
DJ CrazyTimes. Yeah, you're like John Lennon. You're like, or who said, maybe Bob Dylan. Like, I don't write the music. It just comes to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, God herself wrote "Planted the Bass," and my pen started going. Yeah.
I love really getting into it about DJ CrazyTimes because it feels like inside the actor's studio a little bit. But with DJ CrazyTimes with us, if he was here now, what would he say?
What was his name again?
James Lipton.
James. I mean, I guess if DJ CrazyTimes was here, he'd probably say, "Yo, I'm on The Simpsons at 8 p.m. Everybody all around the world, the most amazing and the most iconic characters coming together one time, and the sex is the way of the life. And now you understand that the passion is the way to be."
Oh my goodness!
And I think,
wow. And then all the kids.
And students, yeah. Bradley Cooper. Is that what you're? Yeah. It's a sea of Bradley Coopers.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper with that insane ponytail.
Yeah.
That's the videos. He's like, "Mr. Penn, I just want." And actually, I think he asked Sean Penn a question and Robert De Niro
and Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Oh no. I was wrong about it. Yeah, no, it was because I saw this. Yeah, there was
I
this
know what
video.
you're
You know that
believing.
video? Yeah,
I think
yeah,
we
yeah.
have the same YouTube
Where he beats him
algorithm
up. Yeah,
roughly,
exactly.
of course,
Right.
from American Hustle.
Yes.
I do think that I know exactly the video you're talking about because I think it's spliced in Louis C.K. on Howard Stern saying, Nobody ever makes it. Who's asking those questions?
Yeah,
and then it's Bradley Cooper asking the question, and then
it's him beating up
him
Louis
up.
C.K. Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. The Bradley Cooper stands. The ultimate Bradley Cooper edit. Fucking kill myself.
All right, we're gonna cut to the Bradley Cooper fan cam.
yeah. Where is he now?
You don't really see the fan cam anymore.
Yeah,
Did you get some fan cams made of yourself?
Like
Like a K-poppy kind of like.
Ooh, I haven't.
What I'm talking about?
No, yeah, I haven't had like fan edit. People do like compilations,
Right.
and just like smash my shit together. But like, I would love to see like a sexy Kyle, like, like just like it's not even. You don't. There's no actual dialogue from me. It's just like, it's just like Sade over it, like, and just glory shots of me.
Exactly, with kind of a pink hue.
Yeah, exactly. Or like that weird the pink aura glow, almost
Right,
like
yes,
it's like
exactly.
Hello Kitty could be in the corner, but it's just not quite.
That's the fan cam aesthetic. There's maybe some bubbles floating.
Yes,
you know
exactly.
What I'm talking about?
Or like bubbly hearts.
Bubbly hearts.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Bubbly hearts.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. What if fucking my fans suck? Where the fuck is that? Come on, what did I do this for? Jesus Christ, sexualize me, sexualize me.
I'm in it for the fan
Yeah,
cam.
yeah, exactly.
I'm
right.
in it for the really inappropriate boundaryless relationship between me and the audience.
Yeah, exactly. Stalking is in right now. Come on, I am so easy to find. Actually, not to whatever, but
No,
like,
please.
Another really cool thing is Topps baseball cards made like a baseball card of me. And
30s baseball player or 50s baseball player?
it was just like a Kyle Gordon. I was an idiot, and I just gave him a photo of me dressed as like an 80s businessman. They were like, give us whatever photo you want. And I just was like, I didn't put it together. I was like, oh yeah, I probably should have put a baseball thing on the baseball card. But
you have your baseball character.
Exactly.
I feel like you have multiple, not to, I made your fan cam. Let's just say that. But I feel like you have multiple baseball adjacent characters.
Totally. Yeah. And that's, exactly. Which is probably why they asked me. But then they were like, send us whatever photo. And I was just like, I'm so bad at answering emails. I was like, this one's a funny picture. And then so it's just like a baseball card, but me dressed as like fucking like fat Gordon Gecko. And so
they're at the Topps headquarters. They're like, I really think he didn't get why we emailed him.
Yeah, exactly. It just didn't sink in, but they did not question it. So now my baseball card does have that picture. But there's like an official Topps baseball card of me. And like of all the like weird, cool fan internet, all this shit, baseball card people are by far the most demented people on the face of the planet.
That makes sense, especially in 2024 because we were all all respect to Topps, by the way, and your beautiful partnership with them that we hope will flourish.
Easy, easy, big fella.
There's a Topps representative in the other room.
Yeah, exactly. That's my entourage. It's just three guys who work at Topps. And,
Their suits are made from like little pieces of LeBron James's jersey.
Yeah. Only the little squid.
I had one of those. I forget. It was from like Rip Hamilton or some like not famous enough person to like pay good money for when I was a kid. Like it was like having like an Amex card, like the thickness of like a metal Amex card now, but with like Rip Hamilton's
jersey. Like shorts like a fragment.
And it was my prized possession, like like some. It was like a relic to me. I was like, this. I was honestly looking at the Rip Hamilton American Express card, like this will be in my family for generations.
Exactly. I know I can retire.
Yeah. Going to third grade, like, well, only they knew what I'm sitting on.
Exactly.
At home.
Yeah, they did one of those for me. My card is worth $3. On eBay.
Card?
Yeah,
Wow.
but like it's part of this like pack where they do like non-baseball people. You know what I mean? So like, but like the baseball card people.
Yeah, please. They're demented. Go ahead.
They're demented, and they found like they hit me up all the time. Like they don't care about me. They're just like, I need to complete the set. I need to complete the set. So they just hit me up constantly to sign the baseball cards. And they found my parents' address. And then they like sent it to my parents. I was like weirded out, and they were like, you sign it and send it back. Send it back to them. What are you doing?
You see your parents are at dinner with the crazy baseball guys.
Yeah. They're like, right now they're like opening a briefcase. Like, they've turned my parents.
Yeah, exactly. They're now on this side. Your parents are calling you. Why don't you sign that?
Yeah, sign it, Kyle. Sign it. Like they're in the other room with a wire. Like,
they're in a bug exterminator truck outside with a big satellite on it.
Yeah. We got action and move. Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, at this point, wouldn't you say that if you see a bug exterminator car with a big satellite on it, you know it's the FBI or someone doing a sting?
Oh my, yeah, or it's like the satellite is disguised as a giant bug like thing, like their fucking logo.
Rarely is it the Orkin man.
Yeah.
It's often the man.
Yeah, true.
It's just the CIA spying, and it's really I feel like, I don't know, the spycraft is, it's kind of close to what we do. We, the spies they have characters too. They play a character.
Yeah, and that's what that was the big, people forgot that was the big thing. The WikiLeaks Snowden thing was he just released all the locations of all the bug exterminator trucks in the country.
And then Obama was like, we have to kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
He knows where the bug trucks are.
Yeah. That's why he went to Russia.
He loves a Zoom, doesn't he? I know he's remote. I know he's in another country, but that's what I think. When you say Edward Snowden, I just go, the guy loves Zoom.
Oh, see, or
Skype or
I will. Yeah, probably. I have not probably kept up with Snowden as much. Is he a big Zoom interview guy?
Every time you see him, he's just in a remote Russian location, Skyping in and talking about America. I mean, I guess more power to him. I feel like the YouTube audience, people like Snowden. I feel like goofing on Snowden is an easy way to catch a dart in the neck.
Yeah, that's my like punk rock thing. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it. Fuck Snowden. Fuck Snowden. Come at me. Yeah.
Punk guy who loves the surveillance state.
Yeah, exactly. That, I feel like that is the trajectory of a lot of punk. Like it's
totally.
Every like it's like every 7. It's like, oh yeah, it turns out the member. Actually, I was just finding out this. It's like found out today. Like the members of the seminal Los Angeles punk band X are now big Trumpers, and
oh really?
Yeah, Exene from X is
the band X,
big Trumper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think his name is Jerry Rubin, the guy who Jeremy Strong played in the trial of the Chicago 7.
Oh yeah.
He became like the first, like, I think they're called yuppies. He became like a big
the 80s
conservative 80s like he just left the hippie movement behind completely.
Yeah.
And like would debate his friends, like Abby Hoffman, the Sacha Baron Cohen character. They would like debate each other before they both. I think they both died kind of young, but
they killed each other.
They killed each other.
It was an Aaron Burr situation.
Yeah, it was like Aaron Burr. Spy. I was gonna say spy versus spy.
Yeah.
It shows you how much more intellectual you are than me.
Yeah.
I had in my mind the little spy bugs from Mad Magazine, but
and no, I've never seen Hamilton. No, that is for yeah. I'm just knowledgeable about American history.
Yeah. Did you see Hamilton?
No, I didn't.
I mean, I saw it on Disney Plus.
Son of a gentleman, whore and a gentleman.
That's
kind of like that.
It.
Yeah, it kind of goes like that.
Yeah. You ever? Who's the after last summer? We were talking about this right before the podcast started. You met the Jonas Bees.
Yeah. Good, close personal friends
of the JBs.
Yeah, and I was showing you. I am on a text thread.
I was gonna see if it was okay to talk. Can we talk about it?
Oh yeah,
okay,
great. Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a picture of all their buttholes, and I'm on a text thread with all 3 of them, and the last thing I said to them, wait, we could show it's pulled up on my phone now. Wait,
it's so
is
cool that it's pulled up?
Wait. Oh yeah. Wait. Here's just Nick. But yeah, I don't know if you can see, but it's,
I can punch. It's 4K.
Punch
baby.
in.
We can punch in.
Sorry, butt
Boom.
dial. I accidentally butt dialed all 3 of the Jonas Brothers.
Well, what's very funny is like when you FaceTime a group and it shows all of them.
Yes.
It's so funny to imagine that, but with the Jonas Brothers.
I did that.
I know.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
yeah.
And to me, the funniest part about it that still is tickling me now, that's giving me like a warm feeling in my belly, is the Nick texting. Did you just call us?
Yeah.
It makes me think that they sidebarred you. They went in their regular Brothers GC and they were like, somebody's got to text Kyle back.
Yeah.
Have you done the show yet with them?
No. I was on my way to like, I was probably getting in the car and then like accidentally like dropped my phone. Yeah.
They thought you were calling like, guys, I can't do it.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm gonna need some money.
But that was fun, right? I mean, you did an arena with them. What was that like?
It was nuts. But you know what? Actually, like, it was actually very. It was a very surreal, but like kind of like it was easy in the sense that like, one, I'm just like rapping to the track. Like the track plays and I just speak over the track. So it's not like, it's like rappers. When you see rappers in concert.
That's what I was going to say. A lot of big musicians, essentially.
It's a low lift.
Yeah,
it's
most of them are doing that.
Yeah,
right? Most
exactly.
Of them are doing the taco.
Bass.
Yeah.
Life.
I saw Snoop Dogg. He came to my college like, years ago. And I don't think he said anything. I mean, he may have said like, so much drama in the.
Yeah.
And then he had, what's his name? Warren G.
Oh yeah.
Who's the guy who
Regulate?
died?
Oh, Nate Dogg.
What year did Nate Dogg die?
That's a great question. I'm going to guess.
Hey Cole, if you don't mind, if you're in there, what year can you look up what year Nate Dogg died? Because if it was Warren, I think it was Warren G.
Oh, because I'm going to guess it would have been 2013.
What do you got?
Oh.
It was Nate Dogg.
All right, word.
It was Nate Dogg because this was I think 2010 or 2011. So
yeah.
Look, it may have been Nate Dogg's final concert. I don't know.
Final breaths on this earth.
We're performing for me just high out of my mind, facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Doing mushrooms for the first time, going, oh my God, it's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, and Snoop Dogg doing the bare minimum.
Yeah. I had, man, who did you have anybody big come to your college when you, then I want to get back to the TD Bank Arena situation.
Yes. So, actually, there's footage of me so Mike Posner came.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Who is.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And so
he took a pill in Ibiza.
Yeah. He's a cool dude. And now his whole thing is he's like Zen, like I'll walk 1,000 miles.
I know. He's doing the Forrest Gump.
Yeah, literally.
He's running across America. He's got a big beard. I think he's just walking across America, which, it's harder to run across America.
Yeah, the bar was set pretty high with the running. So, yeah.
You know Mike Posner, he invested in Apple really early. He had a shrimp boat.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Dumbest
football for
rocks.
Yeah, famously. Like clinically very stupid. Yeah.
Oh, man. Weird haircut. Anyway, go on.
Yeah.
Mike Posner
came, and I actually, like, probably the first video thing I ever put online was me in college. I went to, like, a very small liberal arts school, not a big, like, party school in Ohio. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the I'm Schmacked videos?
I mean, what podcast do you think you're on?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Do I remember the I'm Schmacked
That's right in my wheelhouse.
I mean, what's going on here?
Yeah.
This is you've come to the right place.
Yeah, exactly. Go on.
Yes, exactly.
For those who don't know, this is my it was like, I don't know, it's like Greek life porn, but like, not porno. It's like porn for like pornifying the Greek life aesthetic and so
the party aesthetic, and it was at a time on YouTube when IP was not as concrete, and I think people were making I'm Schmacked ripoffs.
Yes, and all got taken down because they just used like, every Universal Music Group, like their most valuable assets. Yeah.
As soon as Universal came online and woke up to what was happening on YouTube, all of I'm Schmacked disappeared forever.
Immediately.
So you made an I'm Schmacked video?
Parody,
Parody, nice.
And so Mike Posner came, and there's a video, like if you look up Denison University, I'm Schmammered. That was the Kyle Gordon remix. Yeah. And so, yeah. And it's because my school was not very like, it's like the classic I'm Schmack thing is like you'd see two like really hot, a guy and a girl, and be like, what's up? I'm Bryce, and I'm Madison, and you're at Michigan, and it's homecoming weekend. We're going to show you how we get down and party hard. I want to see you tonight. Yeah, I'm smacked. And so, yeah, I did that. And, but yeah, it was, am I wrong?
No, I mean, it's just triggered a sense memory in me of like drinking pink alcohol out of a garbage bag and just hearing like, diamonds. What's the Rihanna Diamond song? You know what I'm talking about?
Diamonds in the sky.
Yeah, like, we're beautiful like diamonds in the night.
Well, of course, I put Umbrella. Umbrella was the song we picked for. In the video, we did it like. The night Mike Posner was coming, and I like ran up on the stage, and at that point, like he actually hadn't come out yet. It was like whatever his DJ. So the only people up on stage were like the student like activities committee girls who like because they booked Mike Posner, they're like. Yeah.
They get to make the announcement.
Yes, exactly.
I've done a lot of colleges, and they always come out. They have like a brightly colored T-shirt, and they go, "Thank you guys for coming. Before Mike Posner comes out, we just want to make a few announcements. Thank you, student activities, and thank you, Lisa, who's our advisor."
And then you perform in the like brightest room you've ever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. One of the last colleges I did was upstate New York. It was Alfred University.
Oh.
And Alfred University is the private school, and across the street is Alfred State. I did Alfred the first night. Second night, I did Alfred State across the street. Alfred State was at 4 p.m. In the cafeteria.
Yeah.
The cafeteria was one of those new college buildings where all the walls were windows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just everything was a window.
Yes.
Not even the ceiling was a window. It was just like it was like performing in a giant like terrarium.
Yeah.
And the whole audience was 16-year-old girls who were prospective students.
Oh my God.
And I did an hour with no opener, and it was like I completely dissociated. It was just I didn't get a single laugh. I was just talking, and there was just like a girl like who doesn't have a driver's license just looking at me like yeah. It was horrible.
Yeah. Wait, when was this like recent-ish? Post-COVID is what I'm asking.
No, it was pre-COVID.
Oh, okay.
I've done colleges after COVID. I guess it was just I was doing a lot of colleges like in 2018, 2019, and like in that final run, I did those two back to back, and it was crazy. I left like it was like I was in World War One. You know that picture of the guy from World War One? He's like
And you're just hearing like
like Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. The Hangover like wobble to your car like.
Some guys like, we got it. Oh God. So did you meet Mike Posner after? If you stormed the stage, you did a little storm the Capitol for.
No, and that thing in the video because the security didn't know because I was just a student, so they let me be an idiot for like a minute or two.
Oh wow,
which is
that's
like
cool.
so I'm like. And then they were like, this guy's not supposed to fucking be up here.
Right.
And then they grabbed me and take me off. And then I tried to do it the next year. And I just like ran by the security guy. And he was like, not again. And it was the same
That's
guy.
how you know it's a small school.
Yeah, truly. Yeah.
Same security. Who was the musical guest that next year?
Oh, Matt and Kim.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wow, this is very. You're saying all these names that are like really making me have like.
I think we're the same age.
I think we are.
Yeah. Clearly, now we know. Yeah.
Because I had Snoop Dogg, I believe, and I could be wrong. I think it was Snoop Dogg, Macklemore, Snoop Dogg again.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Occidental for a year, then I transferred to Columbia. So I got 2 Snoop Dogs for the price of one.
Yeah. Did you get Snoop Dogg at both?
I'm afraid so.
Oh my
I'm afraid
God!
there's nothing I can do.
Ooh la la! Yeah. Wow. Fucking yeah.
Now that we know a little bit more about the biz, now I'm like, oh, Snoop needed the work.
Yeah.
For sure. Now that's the cost of having a professional blunt roller with you 24/7, which he does.
There you go. Yeah.
So and so I had Snoop Dogg, Macklemore.
Wow.
Snoop Dogg, and then I'm forgetting the fourth guy. He was a rapper. He was very 2014.
Was it? Oh, I mean, it would have been slightly after.
It wasn't okay. It wasn't Charles Hamilton, but it was in that world.
Oh, wait, Charles?
Charles Hamilton's the guy. Ain't nothing like a Brooklyn girl. Had an old flame with a girl out of blame, but ain't nothing like a Brooklyn girl. You know that song at all?
I love it when you do it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You start dancing.
Yeah.
You take your clothes off.
Whoa, sorry. I need the Tops guy to come simmer me down. Like, that's what he's here for. He's like, you're ruining the image. Kyle is...
I need the Tops guy to come shoot me with a harpoon.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can't remember what the guy's name was, but it wasn't Chameleonaire, but it was someone who had like a...
Was he slightly past his prime? Or like
no, he was cresting, and
cresting.
you thought perhaps he would really... It was like one of those guys who... There's probably a time where he and Drake were like of the same fame level. It's really going to kill me. I mean, I can look it up if you want it. Can you vamp for 30 seconds?
Well, I can tell you. Yeah, please. Well, I'm not proud of this, but one of the reasons I picked the school I did, because I was looking at a bunch of like schools, and one thing that did like put me over the edge was like, I was like, oh, they had Juvenile here recently. Like this is cool. This place is cool. They had Juvenile. I do love Juvenile. I really do. And I could just list the Juvenile catalog until you find it.
I found it. Okay, so I mixed it up a little bit. We had Macklemore
and Ryan Lewis.
Macklemore. I'm afraid so.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing we can do. Okay, I got
They couldn't
it here.
afford Ryan Lewis.
All right, so this is actually kind of,
That's where they have to skimp. Imagine if you just, it must have happened, but like just, you know how like if it's like the bass player from the Blondie will do like a tour, it'll be like,
totally.
You know, it's like Clem Burke from Blondie.
Sure.
It's like, it'll be, it's like Ryan Lewis from Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
I mean, that must have happened.
It must have happened.
Semi-acceptable with is Slash. He's carved out.
Oh yeah, he's an entity in and of himself. But,
But he wasn't always.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
He's actually kind of on some level. You could even say he's as big as Axl.
It's a good question.
Maybe not.
I mean, as like iconic pop culture figure, he might be bigger. I think.
You know what? I saw Axl in March of 24. No. Yes, March of 24, I saw Axl. He came out with Carrie Underwood at Crypto.
Wow.
And he did Welcome to the Jungle, and he did Paradise City, and it blew the roof off.
Oh, really? Because famously his voice is, touch and go.
Dude, this was a go.
Yeah.
Or maybe this is a touch.
Yeah. Actually, that's a really good question.
It was touch.
It was touch? Okay, cool.
Dude, it was
wow.
really touch. I mean, he's beefy. There's no way around it.
Oh, yeah.
He's beefy. He was like kind of barely fitting into like this denim jacket.
Bright reds, drenched in sweat before he sings a note.
Yeah, crew cut. He looked like someone's like stern uncle. He no longer looked like Axl Rose.
Which is like if Sam Kinison lived.
Literally, he looked like crew cut Sam Kinison.
There you go.
Crew cut Sam Kinison.
Yeah.
But he was great. Anyway, the guy was Currency.
Oh, that's a great. I think. Did Currency come to my school?
Currency
might
needed
have.
the money.
Currency was great. I loved Currency.
But you know what I mean, though, by that? But first of all, you could see how I thought Chameleonaire, because they're both money-related names.
Correct.
And then the second is Currency. He was kind of on that level with Drake in like 2011, 2012.
Totally. It was like the top level of the like alty hip-hop. Like the most pop alt hip-hop.
Yeah, and you could argue like Currency and like Lupe Fiasco, they kind of each achieved the same level.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. I was like, oh, shut the fuck up. Wow. You're right. Yes.
You just say yes for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm doing like a fucking family tree of hip hop in my head. Well, actually, yes. The School of Rock, like branch of like genres.
Chess pieces moving on the ceiling. Like
yeah. Oh. Yeah.
You start coming.
Exactly. Not again.
3 times in one episode.
Exactly. Tops is gonna kill me. I've lost my
just a couple of guys who can't stop coming on podcasts.
Yeah. That's put it on my headstone.
So I made a vow. I swore a vow that I would get back to the arena experience. You you kind. It's not lip syncing. You sang along to your own song.
Yeah, like
It takes the pressure off.
Yeah, exactly. And so, wow, that was a really. I don't think I've ever in my life gone that far back in a conversation as successfully as you just have.
And you know what? We probably should not have.
yeah. Stitch it together so clunkily. I'm covered, like, in the middle of a word, I'm now all of a sudden, like, covered in cum and drenched in sweat.
Yeah. Also, we're, like, onto a completely different thing. You're like, anyways, that's when I had to stop talking to those members of my friend group.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
You know, you learn, you grow. Talk to me more about DJ CrazyTimes in the arena.
Yeah. No, but, like, it was cool. Like, well, one, I was just doing the one song. I'm rapping along to the track, which is playing.
Yeah.
I also have in-ears, which are like the in-ear like headphone thing, so that you can hear, because like when you play in an arena that big, especially for musicians, like the sound is insanity. Like the way it like bounces off, like it's a cavern, huge cavern.
I had a friend who opened for Matt Rife. At an outdoor amphitheater. And he said that it was really difficult for that very reason. He could not hear his own voice.
Yeah, he didn't
have the in-ears.
Yeah, so yes, it's really fucked up, and especially when you're doing music, that's how you like lose the beat. You need so I have not only have the in-ears in, and it has like a metronome, and it's literally a guy being like 3, 4, go, and in my ear, and then it's just the whole thing is like I can slightly hear the track, but or I can hear the track well, but it's also like a metronome.
A literal metronome is in your ear?
In my ear.
I had no idea. That is fascinating.
Yeah, and it's really helpful. Like, also now having, like, toured even a little bit much, not doing TD Garden, but, it's, like, very, very helpful. But so it's good because I was doing a song, but, like, for comedy, this experience was fucking weird as fuck because you can't hear anything.
Right.
You cannot, it's like, all I can hear is the track. So it's like, not to mention, it was filled of 20,000 women. Maybe 10% of them knew who. Like, the way I said it, it's like they're there to see the Jonas Brothers, and then all of a sudden, like a short Croatian man is yelling at them. Like, why?
But a lot of people. I mean, from the videos I saw, a lot of people tear. You gotta give yourself some credit. I mean, people knew the bit.
A lot of people did. Yeah, it was really fucking cool. But like, I couldn't hear anything, so but that's why it was like. It did have this, that was like a really surreal thing, because it's like, it was like, I'm 10 years old and I'm like in my room and like, go on stage, Kyle Gordon. Yeah. And it's just like a wall, like it's fake. Like playing to like a arena that big, it's like, it's just a sea of shit.
Right.
Like you
it
can't
probably
see anything.
Takes a while to, even for those guys to like, many, maybe years or at least a tour of like, really getting in front of an audience that size to connect with them.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, it must be, it's like a totally different like math of like how you think about interacting and like what works and what doesn't. And also it's weird too to think you've got to play to like who's in front of you, but then also you're projected on the fucking screen.
Right.
So it's like they're experiencing you almost like they're watching, like from a comedy, but like they're watching the special live.
Most people are looking at the monitor, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a decent amount. Like, your eyes are darting. Yeah.
That's probably true like with stand-up when it's like a big arena or a huge theater and there is that monitor.
Yeah.
People are looking at like facial expressions a lot more. Not that they aren't in a regular stand-up situation, but it seems like probably more when it's a bigger arena. And obviously like in the few times I have done a larger venue, it's always more about like the timing and like realizing that it takes longer for your words to get to the back, and so you have to slow down and really slow down to the reaction of the laughs and everything like that too.
Totally. Yeah, stand up in an arena, it seems so fucking hard to me, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I can't I've done stand up in a big theater and it was really difficult.
Yeah.
But fun. But just different, man.
Right.
That's the main thing. Just
when you have
different.
10,000 hours in like normal club or small, like like normal comedy size rooms.
Yes.
It's just like a totally different like animal.
And I feel like we came up in a very similar environment of like we were doing a lot of the same rooms like pre-COVID in New York, where it was just like a lot of those places are not around as much anymore.
Yeah.
But like, rooms where like just small intimate comedy venues where the kind of whole you were just facing like a extremely uphill battle, almost to the point where it was literally a wall.
Yeah, totally.
So many things going against us that kind of, I'm sure it makes it. It's almost this thing where it's like when you're bowling with not bumpers, but like you're bowling without bumpers for so long. Someone puts up bumpers, and then you're like, oh wait, how do I bowl with these bumpers?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's like I got to use it to my advantage. Yeah, how do I fucking But it's like, that's
not a great metaphor, but that's kind of like you know what I mean.
Yes, right, exactly. Yeah, like it's kind of nice, but it's also disorienting. Like
totally
to well, that's the thing too. Like with this past tour I just finished, like it's really weird because like I was also the dickhead doing those rooms with like a guitar, and it was like me and my guitar playing these songs, and like people, it's like people are like, oh God, this fucking guy with his fucking guitar, Jesus fucking Christ. So like and they're right to have that input, like they're totally right.
Well, yeah,
or like it's not crazy, it's crazy. So like there was a bit of an uphill battle to be like, look, here's what I can do. It's I think it's good, but now. And also, they don't know who I am. But now, like, people coming out to see the show, one, I have a band, and I think I was telling you before, like, my show now is, like, it's less of a comedy show with music and more of, like, a very funny concert.
Totally.
And now that my album is out, that they've all, like, everyone coming to the show presumably has heard the music.
Totally.
So they're reacting, they're, like, singing along and preempting so it's been very weird because it's like they're jumping on the punchlines of certain things when I'm setting it up. But, like, they're right because that's what you do at a concert. You're like, he's going to play fucking Freebird or whatever the fuck. Oh, here it comes.
Fuck, that's crazy. I have never thought about that until right now. And I've seen Weird Al.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And Weird Al, I feel like that's a similar a similar environment where you're like, you're watching, you know what he's going to say, but he's still getting big laughs.
Yes.
But everybody is like, most people at a Weird Al show, like, are just, they know every word.
Yes. And that was a big change for me because it's obviously the opposite of the whole point of doing a successful comedy show is no one's heard this before. Like that's the whole fucking thing. But now, like with the music side, it's like they're paying to play the fucking hits,
Totally.
Like so. Yeah.
Well, I want to bring this up. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but I feel like please don't squirm. But I feel like when I saw, I remember there was
I better not come. Don't you dare make me not again. Don't you make me come.
There's a video that really like made me feel warm and fuzzy from like when the song came out last year, where it was like the first time you did it live.
Yeah.
And it was like in a club in New York, and all these people were singing along and going crazy. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah. It was fucking sick,
really cool.
That was a really cool moment. One, because the song hadn't even come out yet; it had just been the short clip, so they knew the like, what would have been like the chorus and then like my rap part, but they didn't know the verse or anything else. So like the fact that they were getting into it was fucking. I mean, I'd never experienced anything like that. Also, I don't know how much you followed the like saga of it with the different girls lip syncing.
Of course.
Yeah. So like that was the day that I dropped the second video. Oh my God. So people were there who were like, a lot of people are pissed at you right now. Like some guy came up with it. Was also like journalists were there and like they were like, how are you going to respond to like Kyle, do you have something to say to the people?
You killed Bill Jonas.
Yeah, exactly. There were some fucking psychos on fucking online who were like, if I hadn't like brought back Biljana 1.
Biljana, excuse me.
Yeah, please. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there are like there are a lot of Serbians right now who want to fucking kill you. Yeah, sure. He's like, it's Biljana. Yeah. But yeah, if I hadn't brought her back there, I would have been drawn and quartered. Like
totally.
Yeah.
And understandably.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like you did a great job with. I don't know how much of it was intentional, but you did a great job with. You really did create kind of like this arc of like people got angry, and people got confused, and then you like gave them a lot. You rewarded the audience with a lot in that main video, and you must have made, because the video is also kind of you're kind of referencing the original
the other Audrey was,
Audrey.
Yeah.
She's the original Biljana.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a reference to like building her again.
Yes.
Literally constructing her.
Yeah, literally.
So I thought that was so cool that you kind of called that back. But yeah, man, you're kind of I mean this in like the best way. You're in my mind a lot. People must say that to you. Like you're in my
thank you.
You're in my ears. Like the songs are in my ears.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah.
It's just like a couple days ago, before I even saw that you were in town, I was singing "The Girls Are the Best" song. Just around my apartment.
That's one of my favorites too. Like, because I feel like if I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but like I feel like I did kind of identify a genre that was like there in plain sight, which was just like. It was like late 90s, early 2000s. I call it like white girl fist up
100%
country music, like
totally.
Dixie Chicks, Shania Twain. Martina
Yes.
McBride is the queen.
Right.
I have like spammed her. I was like, please acknowledge me.
Oh, there's I forget her name, but there's a lady who tours with Jelly Roll. Ashley.
Yes.
She's in that from that era too, though.
Oh, like older or?
I think she's older. She's in that era. She does Little Dive Bar in Dahlonega. Little Dive Bar in Dahlonega. Ashley something, but Josh Adam Myers tours with. He does the Comedy Jam, and he tours with Jelly Roll sometimes.
Oh,
and he
sick.
said that she's from that era, and he's like everyone is just totally captivated by her.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like it's like prime. It's sort of a similar era to DJ CrazyTimes, like late 90s, early 2000s. So it's like sweet spot for like nostalgia for that.
And emo stuff. I mean, you're capturing that aesthetic very well.
Yeah.
There is that nostalgia element of like people want to that hasn't really been fed to us culturally that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
That's what I mean, thanks. Yeah. I'm trying.
And it feels like comedically, it's like to be drawn to, I don't know, stuff from our generation that like really hits with us as kids. Like I feel like we're gonna see more of that. But it was cool to have you like bring that like the Eiffel 65.
Yes.
Shit back, dude. That was great.
Exactly. Yeah. And so that's what'll be cool now that my tour's done. That's what this summer is gonna be, which is really fun. I'm going to be like just writing a bunch and trying to write the second album. And like, I haven't done that in a while of just like, cause like a lot of those songs that were on the first album were shit that it's like the classic thing of like, I had many years to like put together like the best shit that I'd done.
Totally.
And so now it's going to be like, I haven't had a chance to like just sit down and like write in a while. So like, that's what this summer is going to be, is like trying to write new stuff. So
do you want to do new people, or do you want to like have sequels to some, or a little bit of both?
I think right now, so I'll say I'm working on what I'm calling like the spiritual successor to DJ CrazyTimes. So
Great. That's great.
It's I'll tease that. So like, I already have a demo. I did it with Brooks Allison, who
very talented.
He's the fucking best, and he co-produced DJ CrazyTimes,
right.
And so we put together. So the next one, it'll be cool. So it's not quite DJ CrazyTimes, but like spiritually, it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I think other than that, it's pretty. I think I'm going new genres,
Great.
New characters. So that's like my impulse.
Awesome. Well, now after today, you have to do an early 2010s poppy hip hop character.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, so I did a short video of it. I called it like frat rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Like
great.
the
Okay,
Asher
great.
Roth.
Oh my God.
Sammy Adams. You're about to pass out.
Wow,
Fucking
Asher Roth.
Asher Roth, Sammy Adams, and then Hoodie Allen. Dude.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I think that's what I really want to do. And they're actually, this is so in keeping with that. I went to summer camp with one. Do you remember Time Flies? They were in that world too. They were a little more poppy by the time they blew up, but like they started by doing like raps. But he's very in that like 2010s frat rap kind of thing.
Gosh, I don't know if I know them, but I'm
They
sure
weren't
if I
quite
listened
as
to-
big as the other ones, but
Man, it's crazy when I kind of feel for those guys. Like when you said those three names, Sammy Adams, Hoodie Allen, and Asher Roth. I'm like, it can't feel good for when someone says your name for someone. Every actually go, oh my god,
whoa, yeah. Oh,
it's like you just shook me like a Diet Coke.
Oh,
yeah, I'm all fizzed out, dude. I feel crazy.
Dude. Yeah, Jesus.
I saw Girl Talk in 2019.
Oh, yeah.
And that gave me a very similar feeling, seeing him on stage and like.
Yeah, what was that like?
It was wild, dude. But he lived up to he puts on a show.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And he's just, you know what? You got to give it to Girl Talk. He's doing his thing.
Doing a damn thing.
So you're before we go, I just the one of the things that we do on the podcast is we talk about like an unsolved. You're from Brooklyn, right?
No, but I'm from Westchester.
You're from Westchester.
It's on my Wikipedia that I'm from
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Yeah, that's wrong.
I knew you were from New York.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I had to look it up before and be like,
no,
you're from Brooklyn. Interesting. So
you
somebody
didn't know
lied
where
about
I was
that.
born and raised?
Yeah.
You didn't fucking know where I was born and raised?
So
Okay, someone doesn't do his research.
we're doing a little Riverdale. Is that what we're doing? Riverdale. Riverdale. Where in Westchester?
I was born in Riverdale. So actually,
looked
yeah,
at me like- you're like,
you just nardwared
did
the
you
fuck
know?
out of me. Yeah, yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, how'd you find that out? Who told you? Yeah.
You're gonna get Nardward. You know that, right?
Every boy can dream.
You're on The Simpsons. You're getting Nardward.
Yeah. Dude, you're gonna get. Yeah, Nardward's about to fucking Nardward the fuck out of you.
He's right
No,
behind there
I'm
with the
from
Tops guys.
like northern Westchester.
Got
So yeah.
So has there ever been an unsolved mystery from your town or your neighborhood, something that happened like when you were growing up that no one ever solved?
Ooh, an unsolved. There was. I don't know if they solved it, but like it's like Westchester, like suburb of New York, very
Sure.
safe and nice. It's like also it's like more closer to like Putnam County, so it's like more. I feel like a lot of murders happen out on like Long Island and like southern where it's like very condensed, but it's like slightly more rural where I'm from, like slightly. So I remember there was a body in the trunk at the Goldens Bridge train station when I was in like fucking. I would have been like, it must have been middle school or high school.
Damn.
And we were like, yes! Oh, yeah! What? They found what? Yes! I love it! And I don't know if they ever solved it, but like, yeah, I think it was mob. Like, because it's also like, I'm like an hour and 15 minutes north of the city, so that's like body dump circumference area.
You're actually right in the area where they're like, this is good.
Yeah, exactly. And let's pull off here.
We could take the Metro North back to the city.
Exactly. Very convenient. Yeah. They didn't have their car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Drop the Hyundai in the train station.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't know what happened, just like maybe mob-related body.
Yeah, body in the trunk.
Yeah. That happens, man. I've had people on the podcast definitely talk about, like, I just had JP McDade on, and he talked about around that age, he's from Connecticut, and he found a foot on a golf course.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude.
Human foot on golf course.
Damn it.
Yeah. But you didn't find the body. It wasn't a Stand By Me situation.
No, I mean, yeah, we can't all be JP McDade. Wow. Okay, fucking fine.
I don't know. I mean, there was a guy in the, like, a kid I knew's friend's dad got murdered and put in a trunk when I was in like 8th grade.
Wow. And did they catch him? Who did it?
Yeah, it was like a situation where he was getting robbed by a prostitute, and he picked up a lady for sex, and then she and her boyfriend beat him up to rob him, and they tied him up, and then I think they accidentally killed him, and they drove him up in his trunk to a forest and dropped him in the forest. And then they found I think there's sometimes there's like meth involved and stuff like that. When people I'm from one of the meth capitals of the United States, which is Oregon. And so when people are doing meth,
Yeah.
They're all
stuff like that. Yeah.
As Austin Powers says, they're all 6s and 7s. They're just they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, there is like a meth prostitution. Do you remember one of the big gay pastors who got, or like, anti-gay,
Sure.
caught gay?
Sure.
his big thing is he would just he was like, I can't get hard unless you're smoking meth with me.
Yes.
And he was in that documentary Jesus Camp. Yeah.
I don't remember his name. But
I don't know
who
why
you're
this is
talking
such a
about.
revelation. Do you know there's sort of like an intimate relationship between people who procure prostitutes and illicit drugs?
And there's certainly a connection between the anti-gay politicians and preachers and them, having secret sexual proclivities.
The meth, secret gay preacher, prostitution. It's a Venn diagram.
It's a holy trinity.
Hey! Come on now. It's not a game.
Well, I you know what? This has been beautiful. Is there anything you want to? I mean, people know Kyle Gordon. You're a legend of our time, of our internet cultural moment of the zeitgeist. You live in my mind.
Well, yeah, mission accomplished. Yeah,
you
exactly.
You're in my ears all the time.
Well, yeah. Sometimes I'm in New York. I'm like, Luke's thinking about me.
Yeah, you actually
Luke
have
is thinking about me right now.
You have a being John Malkovich thing in my head.
Yeah, right.
You kind of wake up one morning and you're me.
I call you like, stop. I'm trying to work. Check out The Simpsons. Kyle Gordon is Great is the album.
Yes.
Follow me. New album, hopefully next year at some point. So
and
keep
then
an eye out.
Tour after that.
Tour, hopefully, yeah. Whenever the album comes out. So hopefully, yeah, I'll be touring. Hopefully next year.
And that Simpsons ep is going to be fresh.
Woo!
That's going to be 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Yeah,
That'll have
truly.
been on the Fox network, and now probably I think it lives on Hulu.
Yeah,
Hulu?
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I think Disney Plus and Hulu.
Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, it's hard to know. Yes, you might be right.
Yeah, I think Disney bought Hulu. They're buying Max. They're buying this podcast. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all over. But yeah, thank you for doing it, man. Appreciate it.
Dude, thank you.